Right, so I'm still here at this beautiful job. Just going to water the tomato plants. I'm here in this, what I can only describe as an idyllic garden, really. It's absolutely beautiful. Lots of old brickwork everywhere. Surrounded by trees. All your fruits and veg growing everywhere. Self-sufficient in that department, I would imagine. So I'm just here to water the tomato plants. People are on holiday. So I'm just watering the tomatoes before I go in and get on with a normal day's work, really. Bit of wallpapering today, bit of touching up, bit of painting. But at the minute, I'm just enjoying standing here looking at this. Imagine this in the winter after a snowfall, but it's gorgeous. Like a little wonderland, isn't it? Anyway, enough daydreaming. I might own this one day, I doubt it very much. A few more subscribers, a few more views. I might start earning a penny out of this. Anyway, let's get on with this. So while I'm waiting for that watering can to fill up, just a chance for me to say, if you'd like anything that you see in here, please give it a little thumbs up or a subscribe. I'm still down in the subscribers. I'd like to see a few more go up, really, and just knock myself up there a bit. So it'd be much appreciated if you subscribe. Even if you never watch me again, just hit the subscribe button, and that'll help me out on this little YouTube journey thing that I'm doing. Everyone's doing a journey at the minute, aren't they? So I might as well jump in with everyone else. I'm just chancing my luck, really, just seeing if I can make 1 penny out of YouTube. It'll be a little thing. I had a bet with myself that I could earn a penny out of YouTube. So if I can ever get there, I'll be well chuffed. Anyway, thanks. Right, I've been getting really fed up with eating the same old stuff at work. Don't worry, this isn't a sponsor. I'm not trying to sell you anything. But I bought one of these a couple of weeks ago off of Amazon. And it's a little rice cooker, but it also does porridge. So you just put a bit of porridge in there. I've not tried the porridge yet. And then put your liquid in. It's basically simple. It's one of them to 2 water. So I've got two of them with porridge in it. I'm going to put 2 of milk and 2 of water in it and turn it on and see what that looks like. Right, so porridge, milk and a bit of water is all in there now. I mean, you can see how big this thing is. Like, that's a roll of masking tape. So it's only small, and it gets quite a lot in that little pot. And if you're like me and you just work on your own all the time, and I'm always near a plug socket, because I'm always usually in someone's house, so it's not a bad idea just to change up things, really, instead of keep making sandwiches or, you know, just bringing the same old stuff. At least you can have something hot, especially for the winter. I mean, this would be great. You can do rice in it, obviously, and you can do porridge in it. And I think it'll make a big difference to sitting here eating cold sandwiches on a December afternoon. So let's put the lid on. Pretty simple. Probably warm your paint up in it as well. I've got a setting for paint, that'd be nice. Right, so what do? I've not done porridge before. I think you just push. Right, so turn it on, push porridge. That's it, that's all you've got to do. I'll come back to you and show you that in an hour. Right, hopefully the last day in this job today. I've got a lot to do, lots of bits and pieces to do, but I should be able to do it. I mean, no rush to get home tonight. And I only live sort of 10 minutes down the road. So if I work till 7, 8, 9 o'clock tonight, it doesn't matter. I know it's hard to do sometimes, but you just got to do it. Tomorrow I'm busy, which is Saturday. Sunday I've got a little job, so I really want to get this done today because the people are back from holiday on Sunday. So let's turn you around and show you what's the plan. So this room's all had a clear out now. Little makeshift pasting table. But it's actually pasted to wall, this stuff. So I've got 3 rolls of this, all little birds on it, and that is going along this wall. So it's pasted to wall, so obviously I've just cut it to size on this little bit of plasterboard. I've got an old pasting table, but it's so old and dented and dirty now, I don't really want a chance putting pure white paper down on it. So I've just made that up, so I'll give that a wipe down before I put any paper on it. Got some of this stuff here, wallpaper adhesive. So yeah, I know the wall's all over the place and the customer's well aware of that, but I think she just wants it brightened up. So that's that going on. And in this room, that plaster looks like that's dry enough for some paint now. Another coat of gloss on the skirtings, a little bit of filling here and there. And to be honest, that's all that's going on in this room. I've got a little bit of pointing to do under there. A tiny bit. I mean, that's barely anything. And then I've just got to put some varnish, clear varnish on this windowsill, which is quick drying. So yeah, not a massive amount today, which is good. I've put the work in earlier in the week. So yeah, I'll just get on with a bit of that. The first thing I'm going to do is get a mist coat on this bare plaster. That's had 2 mist coats now, so I'm going to let that go for an hour or so. Okay, so it's time to put the wallpaper up now, so let me grab a roll of it. And so the width for this paper is 20.5 inches or 520, however you work. And what I will then generally do to start is see where the full ones go and always send my cut into the corner of the room. I don't want to cut at this end of the room. So I want to send it into the corner, like you would if you was tiling. You always send your cuts away from the first thing you look at. So what I will do is measure, I've got my laser level there, and I'll measure 20.5 inches out from the corner of the wall, which is spot on there. But as we go up, we lose a bit of it. Now that is, so that's 20.75 there. So we don't want to be starting our paper dead on that line, because we're going to start running out, because obviously this corner of the wall is kicking in a bit. So what we'll do, we'll bring our line in a touch, and then we'll find the furthest point from that corner to 20.5, and then we'll have to trim a bit off down there. The last thing you want to be doing is having a gap as you come down the corner of the wall. So you're best off overlapping a touch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and then we can cut that off. Okay. Okay, so we know that wall is running out about 1/2 inch from top to bottom. So we're good at the top and we're going to lose a bit at the bottom, but that's okay because we can trim it. So I'm just going to mark a couple of pencil lines there and do a straight line down there, and then that's a plumb line to work off, and can't go wrong then. Don't ever make the mistake of using that corner of the wall as your straight edge and working from that, because it will probably never be straight. So always do yourself a nice plumb line down the wall and work from that for the first one. So I've just done a couple of pencil marks into the line, like a little V, so I know where the touching point is. Touching point there, touching point there. So now I can take the laser away, do a pencil line, joining all the marks up, and I know that's what I'm working to then. So easy, that's it. This is the most important part of the whole wallpapering job, is this first bit. So don't feel like you've got to rush to get the first bit of paper up. Just take your time, get a nice plumb line. And now what I'll do is I'll just use my level again, just to check that. Let's put that down there. That's it. So we're good all the way up on the line. Right, now we really don't need this anymore. Right, I turned my little rice cooker off a little while ago because it was bibbing. So I've got porridge in this one. It's a rice cooker, but it does porridge as well. So let's have a look at that. Oh, nice. Nice. I like it. So it cooks it in an hour, so I mean an hour soon passes when you're at work, so it is always hot. So I've got a lovely, that's nice and creamy as well. Right, let's put the lid back on that because I'm not ready for that yet. But yeah, it's good. I think that's going to change the way I eat at work. Yeah, it's no bigger than a lunchbox really. But you can have some hot food, yeah. I'm loving it. Right, I'll just show you how I cut my tops and bottoms of my wallpaper. I've always had one of these, I've had this for years and years. So just push that in there a couple of times once you've flattened it all in. And then I'll just use a big spatch and a new standing blade. I have a couple of these on the go. So you just put your spatch there gently and then cut it off. But always cut it off from the last bit of paper you did out to nothing. Don't do it from nothing to the last bit of paper because you could have some sort of discrepancy there. So if you start it where the last paper ended and a new paper begins, you know you're going to hit the lines exactly. So it's so simple as this. None of that pencil and scissors, we don't need to do that anymore. It's just this. Sharp blade, quite a long spatch. Done. Simple as that. And then once you've done that, push it in, and there we go. So there we go. A lovely crisp line joining onto the next bit of paper. Seamless. And that's the same at the tops as well. Just do the same at the tops. And also use that method down the edges as well. Nearly 5 o'clock, Friday afternoon, all finished in this job. Wallpaper's done, painting's all done. I didn't film too much of it because I've been on this job for 4 or 5 days now and I've filmed a lot of it, so I didn't want to keep filming the same thing. But I'll just turn you around and show you the wallpaper finished, show you the room's done, for anyone that's been following it. So there's that wall, all papered now. Skirting's all glossed, everything done, all paint is done, shelves are put back, stuck the furniture back. That radiator's had another gloss, although that's not come out okay. I mean, it was terrible, the radiator. It really needs stripping back, but looks a lot better than what it did. So yeah, that's that room done. I think she's going to use it as a garden room, hence all the little birds. And then this room's all done now. Everything put back, sort of almost where it was. All the paint's done. This windowsill's had 3 varnishes. That's come out nice, that. Let's just shine it down there. That's done. All the plaster work that went in is all painted now. That's the new socket that I put in. Skirting's all glossed, obviously. All done all the way along. So that is the end of this one. So I'm off tomorrow, Saturday, but I'm working again Sunday, so I may film that. It's just a little bathroom wall just to sort out, so some tiles can be put on it. Don't really fancy it, but it's one of them jobs. If you don't do it then, the poor bathroom guy's got no chance of getting the bath fitted, so a little bit of pressure just to get it done this weekend for him. So have a good weekend, everyone. I'll see you soon.